basically, he just went hunting like he normally does to win the ball. It's a lovely first touch. Doesn't quite come up for Gay to find the pass. It's all very leisure pace at the moment.
Certainly haven't really got the passing going. Been a bit sloppy, giving the ball back to this Brazil team, and you can't keep doing that. The players we've seen on the team sheet for them, so much quality. Give these guys time and space, and they'll hurt you. We've already seen that.
But it's worth saying as well that the temperature's around 30 degrees, even into the evening as we are now. So it's not just the temperature; it's the humidity as well. That's why the game won't be played at what you'd imagine would be a huge temperature. Another ball for Firmino. Good piece of defending, good cover by Kalidou Koulibaly. It's a chance for Alisson to break. He's very lively, he's very quick. He's found Sadio Mane. Just a little too heavy for the overlapping run that was coming forward.
Better, isn't it, for Senegal? Trying to get at this Brazil defence. Mane here, just see plenty of options around him. Just gets a little bit too much on it. Again, he can't keep it in.
Coutinho will have to pick himself up and dust himself down after another of those challenges from the rangy Kouyaté. It's like comes from a long way back and comes right through. Since he moved to the Premier League from Anderlecht. And then of course Crystal Palace. There's Dani Alves. Jesus. Marquinhos. Very much ranked as a midfielder in club football now. Because of Thiago Silva and Benelkin Pembe's partnership. PSG. Coutinho, of course, just settling into life in Bavaria. Making that move from Barcelona late in the transfer window.
I think it's an area that Brazil have struggled in its centre-back. In the last few years, not really any really. Silva's the obvious one, but people playing alongside him.
Well, the big question that you've got now, of course, is Diego Silva's turned 35, a matter of 3 weeks ago. How long will he go on for? We'll say that Militiao's on the bench today, who's just joined Real Madrid from Porto in the summer. It's a pretty average game for Real Madrid when he stepped in for Sergio Ramos in the 3-0 defeat at Paris Saint-Germain. So there's a big elephant in the room, isn't there, in terms of who replaces Thiago Silva. Coutinho over-clipping the pass for Gabriel Jesus.
So, current one, you have to look at Firmino on the bench for Brazil when you Casemiro and Artur. For me, possibly he's ahead of them. But we might see that slightly differently. We might see him today at some point.
Casemiro hasn't had the best start to the season with Real.
How well do you know your history? How well do you know your history? Which football team do you support? How well do you know your history? Tonight we're gonna talk about Black Inventors. Who invented the traffic light? Come on, tell me who invented the traffic light. Put your question down. Let's see how well you know about your Black Inventors. Well, I am watching a bit of football. Who invented the traffic light? Come on. Do you know who invented the traffic light? Question and answer. Question and answer. Who invented the traffic light? We are going to do some history tonight. Tell me who invented the traffic light. Put your answer down. We are doing history. Please like and subscribe to my channel. This is an history channel. And I would like you to tell me who invented the traffic light. Hi. How are you, Allen? Loretti. Who invented the traffic light? Of a guess. Who invented the road sweeper? If you don't know, just tell me and I will tell you. It's all gonna be about history. Did you know? Do you know who invented the traffic light? Oi. Who invented the chips? The chips that we eat. Who invented the chips? George. Who invented the chips? Greetings to you all. Do you know who invented the traffic light? Do you know the names of those people you're looking at there on the screen? Who invented the iron board? Tell me who invented the iron board. Who the iron board was invented by Sarah Booney. Sir, on the picture that you're looking at. Sarah Booney invented the ironing board. Who invented, can you tell me the name of the lady who invented the iron board on the screen, please? This is history lesson. Hi. We're talking about inventors here. African, African American, African Caribbean inventors. So, do you know the name of the lady on the screen with the ironing board next to her? Who invented it? If you know her name, tell me. If you don't know her name, and I will tell you. I'll give you her name. Oh, yeah. All you do not know is Sarah. Her name is Sarah Booney. Sarah, and her surname is Boone. She was born in 1832 in Craven County, North Carolina, and she grew up in a time of racial segregation and limited opportunity for African American, particularly women. Her daughter she's a daughter of an enslaved parents. Boone faced many hardship, but her eman- emancipation, she worked towards self-sufficient while formally educated. Education was scarce for black people at the time. Boone indigenous led her to become one of the inventors, and she invented the ironing board. Oh, you learn about, but you know when you learn black history in school, they don't really teach the true history. It's always, making them superior and we are inferior. But you do not know, but you didn't learn about inventors in school. The history that they teach us in school is not the true history. The history they taught us in school made us for us to be inferior and they're superior. Do you know who invented the elevator? If you don't, if you don't know, let me know. Who invented the elevator? Okay, the elevator was invented by Alexander Miles. He invented the elevator. Alexander Miles was born on May 18th of May 1838 in Oregon, Hawaii. His early life details are scarce, but was commonly African. Was an African American, so he invented the elevator. And do you know who invented the light bulb? I'm sure you probably know that. Who invented the light bulb? And I know they probably tell you, but they're not gonna say. Um, they're not gonna tell you who the name. They're gonna tell you it's a whitey person invent the light bulb. Okay, you haven't been taught about them. Thomas Edison. Yes, I think Thomas Edison. Okay, the light bulb was invented by Louis Howard Latimer. He invented the light bulb. Louis Howard Latimer was born on September the 4th, 1848 in Chelsea, Massachusetts. Yep, to George and Rebecca Latimer, for a farmer slaves who escaped to freedom despite financial hardship and limited formal education. Louis showed exceptional talents to draw and mathematics, which shaped his future career as an inventor and engineer. So he invented the light bulb. Yeah. So there are lots of. Do you know who invented the folding bed? The folding bed. Who invented the folding bed? The folding bed was invented by Sarah Goode, Goode, in born 1855, early. So she invented the folding bed. And do you know who invented the mailbox? What is good? Mhm. Oh. Senegal and Brazil. Who invented the mailbox? The mailbox was invented by Philip Downing. Guys, we're talking about black inventors, African inventors, African American and Caribbean. So the mailbox was invented by Philip Downing, early life education. Philip Downing was born March 22nd, 1858 in Boston, Massachusetts. While details about his early life and formal education are scarce. All right, so he invented the postbox. Do you know who invented the jam, the cereal? Do you know who is George Washington Carver? I'm sure many of you heard about George Washington Carver. George Washington Carver invented. He was born into slavery, 1864, and he made the jam, cereal, peanut butter. He invented 300 products from peanut, such as peanut butter, oil, soap, plastic. His promotion of peanut as a crop for soil restoration also helped revitalize southern agriculture, sweet potato, and other crops. That's what he invented. Charles Brooke. Anyone know what Charles Brooke does? Charles Brooke was an African American inventor, best known for his contribution to urban sanitation through the invention of the street sweeper. So, George Brooke invented the street sweeper, a groundbreaking device that mechanized street cleaning. While specific details about his life remain scarce, his work had held a lasting impact on public health and urban infrastructure. Guys, we're talking about inventors, African American, Caribbean, and African inventor. So Charles Brooks invented the street sweeper. Right? He was born. The exact date of birth and early childhood are not well documented. But he was born in the 19th century. We must enlighten ourselves and inventors. And do you know who invented the ice cream scoop? Charles Alfred Crawley invented the ice cream scoop. He's an African American who invented the ice cream scoop. Madden C.J. Walker invented the ear product. Albert Richardson invented the casket lowering device. So whenever time you go to funeral and you see the casket going into this device to lower the casket into the hole, Alfred, Albert C. Richardson invented the casket lowering device. Right. And his details of Alfred's early life are limited. He was born February 17, 1859 in the United States. Although Pacific information regarding his family background or formal education is not well documented. Growing up during a time of significant social change, he likely faced the challenge and limitation imposed on African Americans in the post Civil War era. And David is in Jamaica. Where was he born in? Gerard Augustine Morgan invented the gas mask. Oh, it's a cool thing. We're talking about inventors here. Gerard Augustine Morgan invented the gas mask that used in the military today. And Annie Malone invented ear product designed for African American women facing unique ear care issue. Richard Spike. Richard Spike, born at Texas at the early childhood, are unclear issue interest in mechanism from early. Spike attended Tuckey Institute in Alabama, where he developed his skill in engineering and mechanism, preparing him for the career as an inventor. After completing his education, he moved to Chicago to begin his work in the industry. Career and inventions by make significant contribution to the automotive industry, particularly in the era of vehicle safety and design. Talking about inventors here, automated transmission in In 1913, Spike invented an automatic transmission system to eliminate the needs for manual gear shifting, laying the foundation for the modern automatic transmission used in most vehicles today. Richard Spike invented the automatic car. So he laid the foundation, and he was the one who invented automatic transmission used in most vehicles today. So when we go into a car and we see, if you drive an automatic car and you don't know, remember Richard Spike, Spikes, Richard. He is the one who invented and made it possible to drive an automatic car today. He invented that. Okay? So remember that. Who invented the automatic transmission, which made many of us lives much easy when we are driving automatic car. It was Richard Spikes who invented the automatic transmission. Linda Newman. Anybody know about Linda Newman? Linda Newman is an African American who invented the hairbrush that we are using today in our hair. The hairbrush, she was born in 1898. She invented the hairbrush 15th of November 1898. She invented it. Linda Newman invented the hairbrush that we use to brush our hair today for our hair to look nice. And John Lee Love invented the sharpener. The sharpener that we use to sharpen our pencils in school, and many of us probably use it today, is John Lee Love who invented the sharpener. All right? John Lee Love invented the sharpener. So when we use the sharpener, we must know who invented the sharpener that we use today to sharpen pencil. Okay, this one is very touching. Who invented? Do you know who invented the blood bank? Who invented the method of storing blood? It was Charles Drew who invented the method of storing blood. Do you know why he died? He had an accident in America and he was rushed to the nearest hospital. And the nearest hospital gave direction to the nearest hospital that treated blacks. On his way to the hospital that treated blacks, he died. So, sad to say, the man that gave the world the method of storing blood died from blood transfusion. Such a cruel people they are. Madeline Turner. Have you guys ever heard about Madeline Turner? Madeline Turner invented the scale. Right. Walter Lincoln Hawkins he learned a bachelor's and degree in chemistry. Correct. Yep. He invented the cable. Did you know And the surgical equipment that we use in hospital today was invented by Theodore Stephen. Early childhood, early life, and education. Stephen was born 3rd December 1915. However, it was known that she pursued a career in hairdressing, which laid the foundation for her innovation in ear tool. Oh, her experience in. Oh, so when you go to the hairdressing shop, is Theodore Stephen who invented the ironing comb that we use in our hair today. So the ironing comb that we use in our hair today was invented by Theodore Stephen, right? So basically, everything that we are using today was created by us, right? All these stuff that we're using everyday things, hospital, in the cars, the medicine, the going to the hairdresser was invented by us. Mhm. Otis Franklin was born in Dallas, Texas, to parents who value education. His mother was a teacher and his father was a carpenter. Brooklyn graduated from his school and Kentucky, etc. Career improve his story. Brooklyn developed advanced resources for use in television, radio system, and guided missile system. The pacemaker restored in an invention through the art pacemaker. So he invented the pacemaker for the art. Mary Van Brittan Brown invented the CCTV in 1922. She invented the CCTV. So Mary Ann Brown invented the CCTV that we are looking at today. The CCTV that capture our moves, wherever we move to, wherever we go, was invented by Mary Brown. Yes, so Mary Van Brittan Brown invented the CCTV that record our move wherever we move to. Wherever we move to, that's Gladys. What's her name? Gladys West invented the GPS. Gladys West invented the GPS that we are using today. that taking us to point A to point B. And James West is known as invented a microphone, electronic microphone in 1962 while working as a Bell Lab. So James West invented the electronic microphone. George Edward Alcorn Jr. invented the X-ray spectrometer, which used X-ray fluorescence to analyze material. So he invented the microphone. Patricia Bath invented the laser eye surgery. See? Patricia invented the laser eye surgery. Good night.